I have never seen billboards for meme coins, but here we are, 2024. Floki is all over Times Square.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Boxmining. Now, meme coins, holy crap. I'm saying this because every time we talk about it, it just goes up and up and up and up and up. It's nonstop. So my name is Michael. We're on. Today we're going to talk about Floki again because I honestly believe that Floki is going to take off aggressively this cycle. I also believe, and this is recently, like ever since we talked about it in our first video, it's been growing like immensely. But I do believe there's a lot more to go because even though Bitcoin search volume has reached almost 50% of what its previous levels are, search results for meme coins and the trend results, nowhere there yet. That means there's a lot of room for meme coins to grow, and I believe that Floki will take place as one of the top meme coins of this run. So today what we're going to take a look at are the recent developments behind Floki, because it's weird because they are the coin with the most amount of development. Like other meme coins, they just have a dog and a picture on it, but Floki is actually quite revolutionary in what they're doing because they have a bunch of hands. Okay, I've talked about it in the last video. They have TokenFi, they have FlokiFi, they have Valhalla.
Yeah.
And something that's quite interesting is like when I'm talking about platforms that deploy tokens and stuff, TokenFi actually really comes up on top. So it's actually becoming one of the main pillars of token deployments, and a lot of people are talking about using it or already using it. I actually made a mistake last video because I said TokenFi wasn't fully activated yet. Actually, a lot of the features are actively activated and people are using the crap out of it. So, you know, this is going to be pretty huge. So what we're going to cover is just the updates on Floki. And yeah, word of warning before I start, meme coins are extremely volatile. They can go like aggressively up and aggressively down. I think we've seen that many times.
Certainly.
The trading fluctuations for memes are just way greater. So just be aware of that with here. None of this is financial advice. Let's get started. Okay, if you're new to Floki, what Floki is it originally started off as a meme coin based on Elon Musk's dog, and it's initially called Floki Inu. Okay, but now there's no more Floki in me because no one wants a Floki in you. So it's just Floki. Okay, guys, it's still got a dog, but it's just Floki. So it's kind of interesting because it's not even the original devs. A new pair of devs came and they really heavily developed this project. So it really is like, you know, when I see something like the people's currency, I'm like, oh, you know, that's so overdone in crypto. I'm like, I'm the people's currency too. But this is for real. Like the people really did come up and step up, and they actually developed quite a lot. So Valhalla, TokenFi, and staking. I actually talked about all these three kind of main horns of Floki in quite a lot of detail in my previous video. I'll put that link up here. So I won't review too much of the core developments here. I feel like that's not super necessary, but rather I want to focus this video on kind of the recent developments that they've been doing. So first things first with Floki is its insane positioning right now. It's actually climbed up beyond top 60 in coin market cap.
That's crazy for a meme coin.
And I think it's not like that. I think that's the miscategorization, right?
Yeah.
It's like it used to be pure meme, but now because they're building, they're becoming so pivotal into almost every single space. Now, the other reason why it's growing so aggressively is because of its staking. So right now, there's staking.floki.com, which allows you to stake. And if you actually look at it, the amount staked is actually ridiculous in terms of this number, 2.3 trillion Floki staked. It's actually more than 20% of the circulating supply is already locked up in staking. And that's because people do get rewards, but that's quite insane.
Yeah.
Like,
that shows a lot of commitment, having to lock up for 4 years for a meme coin. Okay? I rarely do that for other DeFi tokens.
Yeah, so the Floki community itself is just badass. Also, they've been experiencing a lot of huge trading volume increases over the past few weeks, and that's the sign of positive growth because, as pretty much everyone says, you don't just look at the price, but you look at the volume. If volume picks up, that means people are picking up.
Yep.
Right, and that's going to be quite strong.
The next big thing that Floki executed was a huge supply burn 2 weeks ago, and it shows yet again another huge feat of commitment, right? They burned tokens valued over 47 million in Floki, and that's on both ETH and Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's actually a lot of burn. So the community voted for this burn to happen. So it's a community commitment from the DAO's decision that they're gonna burn everything. Yeah, I think that's commitment because like they could have used that money to build or anything, but they committed to burn, and then that erases it from the supply pool. So that's two things, right? So they have staked amount and a burn amount, which is actually driving down the available trading supply of Floki, which is why kind of the price action is the way it is. All right, the next one is actually super interesting because I never expected this to happen to this scale. I mean, if you ask me 2016, you know, where you see New York Times billboards for memes. But here we are. Floki takes over at the heart of New York City. So the campaign is starting on March the 15th. It's going to last for 3 full months. Like this timing cannot be better.
Yo.
Dude, it's gonna be on this huge LED screen, 56 feet wide by 27 feet on Broadway. The number of people passing through that place, you know, in New York City is 300,000. So if you want to, actually not 300,000, 330,000. That's gonna be crazy. So people are gonna see this, and you know, people are gonna see this. And I think why New York is interesting is because that's where all the media is. If you actually know Times Square, that's where quite a few TV stations are hosted, like just right on Times Square, right? So they're gonna see this giant ad for Floki.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and it's the perfect timing because like I see crypto moving up the next few months, right? So people can see, oh, you know, maybe Floki is a new Doge now. Like in their minds, maybe they don't know Floki.
Yeah.
Maybe they might not know Floki, but they're seeing that this is growing more aggressive. So I feel like that's where the momentum, the snowball starts rolling.
Yeah, and interesting enough, the volume really started spiking after the billboard was out. So
I guess you just gotta spend. No money, no honey. Now it's a lot of not a lot of money and a lot of honey. The next point we covered before, but not in super much detail. We thought it was just a financial transaction, and this is a DWF purchase as $10 million of Token 5 tokens. This is actually really big because DWF Labs, if you know, they're like insanely big in the market making space. And why they're interested and why I think this is a very, very good partnership is because they need liquidity, right? And they're looking at tokenization, which is exactly what Token.fi does, right? Yeah. So this purchase, I believe, will actually greatly push Token.fi's vision forward, because you can't just be like a tokens issuance platform without people backing you, without market makers here. So here it allows basically every field Token.fi to issue products for like AI or like generative art, NFTs. Whatever it is, DWFs they have a stake in that, and they can support much more greatly what Token.fi is doing. Yeah. And if you guys don't know, Token.fi is a derivative, it's a sister project of Floki, and they've been they're aggressively taking over token asset issuance and real world assets. That space, I cannot believe myself saying this. A Memecoins sister project is taking over that. It's like. That's quite insane. And bye guys, that is it for Floki. I do believe there's so much more happening there. And I can't believe I'm making meme coin videos. I know I've said this like 8 times during this video, but I cannot express it more. Like this run, I definitely believe that we have not even seen the start of that meme coin rally. This is just the pre-start, the pre-game. And then I believe that once the game starts, boom. And I actually get this quite a bit. Like I actually talk to people quite a bit. I'm like, oh, what are you buying, and what are you like? This is a common question that you talk to old friends. Instead of saying hi, how are you? I'll be like, yo, what you buying, bitch? And they'll be like, yo, I'm buying Floki or Doge or PayPay. Meme coins are gonna lead in this run. So I'm happy that we're talking about it, and I'm happy that things have been moving up since we last talked about it. Yeah. And I do believe that there's a lot more to go. Yeah. And really why Floki is really good is honestly, one, they're building like huge amounts, right? Valhalla, Floki.fi, Token.fi, and that's just one point. Second, they're really locking up their supply. They're taking the initiative to lock up their supply, which I don't see a lot of meme coins doing. 20% actually locked up with more coming. that would reduce sell pressure. Plus, the partnership with F Labs, they can actually push TokenFi's vision forward. So, smart plays. And obviously, Times Square, baby. So anyways, guys, that's why we really do believe Floki has a huge foothold in the next meme coin rally. And I do believe it can actually really top off here. So guys, let's pay attention to this stuff. And if you guys enjoy our content, make sure you follow us on Boxmining. And if you do, Ron's other channel on Boxmining Plus, catch us there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Let's shine out.
Shine out.
Shine out.